I want to take you on a trip over the glories of our planet's seas today. We have only explored roughly 5% of the ocean, even though more than 70% of the surface of the Earth is covered. The great majority of it is thus a complete mystery. Under the seas is a realm full of weird animals, disappeared villages, ghost ships, and odd events often defying explanation. This essay will present some true tales and verified events to demonstrate why the ocean is still the most amazing and erratic habitat on Earth. Two researchers exploring the far depths in a small two-person submarine are shown in one horrific film. While recording the deep-sea ecology, their onboard camera captured something quite unnerving. A strange-looking hand materialized and rubbed on the submarine's external window. It was not a mechanical gadget or a diver's hand. The slowed-down footage clearly displayed a creature with lengthy, webbed fingers unlike anything else seen in marine biology. Was it a new kind of deep-sea life, or only a trick of the light? Reviewing the video, experts could not offer a clear answer. Whether it was a new marine creature or something more odd, the footage remains a hot topic among ocean experts and mystery lovers. In another odd scenario, a scuba diver investigating a far-off underwater site discovered what looked to be a skull. A closer study showed a whole skeleton imprisoned within a stony fracture. Its jaw dropped open, as if screaming. The diver quickly emerged and passed over the film to police. Initial studies confirmed that the skeleton belonged to a sheep or goat, but what astonished everyone was the state of the bones and the fact that they appeared to have been purposely placed in that position. Why would someone bury a skeleton like that so deeply? Was it part of a ceremony, or just an elaborate prank? No answers have ever appeared. However, divers often tell discovering bizarre items underwater, and not all of them can be dismissed as coincidences or ocean trickery. In some regions of the planet, the ocean floor resembles an underwater museum. While studying off the shore, a diver spotted an extraordinary cluster of sculptures standing erect on the seafloor. There were many buried vehicles nearby, perfectly intact and laying calmly beneath the sea. It appeared that the entire neighborhood had sunk beneath the sea. While some of these sites are tied to artificial reef projects or underwater artworks, others have no formal reason. The buried cars' origin is unknown, and it's unsure whether they were caused by natural calamities or something more nefarious. One of the most strange real-life nautical mysteries occurred in 2016, when a drifting boat was discovered off the coast of the Philippines. When officials entered the yacht, they discovered the body of a man sat at a desk, mummified yet remained erect, as if peacefully sleeping. The man was recognized as Manfred Fritz Bajora, a seasoned sailor from Germany. It came out that he had been sailing alone for nearly 20 years. He died on board of a heart attack, and the dry, salty sea air kept his body in mummified form. Before being discovered, his yacht had been floating in the open ocean for weeks, if not months. His narrative is both shocking and moving, a sailor who lived and died at sea. Two pals in Ireland were out fishing when they observed something peculiar in the water. An immense, black entity surfaced briefly, showing what appeared to be the head of a massive marine creature, before sinking into the ocean. The men got some of the exchange on tape. The footage does not reveal what it was, but the creature's sheer size and speed startled observers. Some assume it was a big squid or a seldom-seen whale, while others say it was something yet to be recognized by scientists. Stories about sea monsters have been repeated for millennia, and some of them may have always been genuine. A man fishing from a kayak in the Pacific captured an interesting image on his camera. As he turned to look behind him, a shadow appeared from the water, lifting its head barely above the surface before disappearing. The glimpse barely lasted a second or two, but it frightened the fisherman. When the tape was later analyzed, it clearly revealed a monster with eyes and a long snout that was impossible to identify. It wasn't a dolphin, seal, or another well-known marine mammal. Once again, the ocean had provided a dilemma with no obvious answer. A cargo ship and a passenger ferry, the MV Thomas Aquinas, collided tragically off the coast of the Philippines in 2013. Over 100 individuals died, and 29 were never discovered. Years later, a squad of scuba divers inspecting the sunken wreck unearthed something terrifying: a woman's mummified body, still imprisoned inside one of the cabins. It has sat undisturbed for years, patiently observing the calamity. This incident reminds us that the water has many secrets, including those of life lost and never retrieved. How many similar tragedies have been forgotten in the depths? One of the world's most spectacular underwater ruins is the ancient Roman city of Bai, located off the coast of Italy. Once a charming holiday resort for Rome's privileged elite, it eventually inundated due to volcanic activity and rising sea levels. Today, its streets, monuments, and residences remain submerged and curiously preserved. Divers who visit Bai describe walking through Roman streets, past residences and temples that are now inhabited by fish and algae. It's a sobering reminder that nature has the capacity to recapture even the mightiest civilization. Finally, one of the ocean's most bizarre inhabitants, the sheep's head fish. This fish, with human-like teeth and a face like a sheep, generally surprises people who see it for the first time. Though it appears bizarre, it is totally real. A bottom-feeding fish discovered in Atlantic coastal waters. The ocean remains Earth's final frontier, replete with deep mysteries, hidden histories, and weird living creatures. With each plunge and exploration, we unearth more questions than solutions. But this is what makes the ocean so intriguing. As long as we keep digging, stories like this will emerge, reminding us that beneath the waters lies a world unlike any other.